Michael says, it's quite interesting how Pope Benedict XVI is called Ratzinger by almost everybody, including those who loved and admired him, while Pope Francis is only called Bergoglio by people who despised him. Okay, this raises a very good point. Why are some popes referred to by the names that they took on when they became pope, while others are referred to by their original names? This has an explanation for it, especially for Pope Benedict, as he had a significant influence in the church and a large corpus of writings before he became pope. And that's important because there's a big difference between a man writing as a private theologian and a pope speaking as pope. Referring to works like Ratzinger's response to Archbishop Lefebvre as being written by Pope Benedict XVI would be extremely confusing and imply a magisterial weight that is simply not there. A recent similarity would also be Pope John Paul II, as before he was pope he released a play called The Jeweler's Shop, but usually when it's sold as being written by Karl Wojtyła. The most extreme example of this would be Pope Pius II, as before he became pope, he was a writer of erotic novels and later renounced his ways. Now in recent days, it's been a custom for some Italian journalists to refer to the pope by his pre-papal name, so Prevost for Pope Leo, Bergoglio for Pope Francis. But this isn't universal, and some people in the English-speaking world began to refer to Pope Francis as Bergoglio for different reasons. Some people did this to sort of be ambiguously sedevacantists, while others were pointing out that Pope Francis didn't want to act like a pope. Others referred to him as Bergoglio in order to emphasize the political influences that he developed in South America long before he became pope. Now in my opinion, I don't care what Italian journalists do. I think we should use the pre-papal names for referring to when the pope is writing as a private theologian or for his writings before he became elected, but I think we should use those papal names when the pope is speaking as pope.